Hello, and welcome back to a new video. In this one, we are going to talk about glass opacity when we do a section cut. So I'm going to click on play and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let's click on filter search and let's select this unit here. Click on section view, and as you can see, things are looking nice, right? Now, I'm going to select the unit under this and I'm gonna show you what I mean. So click section cut, and as you can see, now we can see the glass. So of course, these have two different materials just for demonstration purposes. Now imagine if you're using your default glass material and you use the section cut and you go like this. What you're going to have if you apply the material function we discussed on your master materials, everything will cut, but the glass will still be here. So the glass need also little modifications so it can work nicely. So just to demonstrate, I have the glass borders here. They are also using the same master material as the walls and whatnot. So when I open this and I open the master material, it has the material function. If I am not using that material function, maybe I have an object here that is not using that. It has the default materials, yes. If you don't use the material function that we discussed in the last lessons, like so, and you do a section cut, you're gonna have floating objects like I have here. So these objects here, they must use the material we discussed, or any master material you're using. Simply, you need to turn it into must and add the material function we've added, okay? Now, what about the glass? Well, the glass is also very simple. So if I show you the glass material that we have here, if you open this, and if you open its master material, in the opacity, we have a material parameter collection, MPC, and it's called clipping plane. So, and we use the glass opacity. So if I show you what I mean exactly here, let's open our system. So let's go to systems, points of interest, and let's go to the folder materials. You're gonna find this asset is called material parameter collection. So open your glass master material. So in this case, I have this as a test, or like just for demonstration purposes, where your master material might look like something like this, the translucent material. So in the opacity here, you want to replace your scalar parameter or whatever is controlling the opacity, or multiply it with a material parameter collection. So the material parameter collection here, it has a default value of 0.3. And when we enable section cut, the default value here will go from 0.3 to 0. So let's say you have a complicated setup here and you don't want to replace the opacity completely. You can actually multiply the material you have with all the setup and whatnot. Let's say like this is imaginary setup with the material parameter collection, okay? So all you need to do is to bring the material parameter collection and select the parameter name, which is glass opacity, and then connect this here, and then connect this here. And now let's save. And now let's click on play, and let's bring our filter search and select any of these units. Click, and as you can see, we do not see the glass anymore. So yeah, that's the setup. I hope you found this useful. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, thank you for watching. Stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.